Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how basically you can download images from the internet and save it inside the gallery with Progressbar widget. Let me show you the Android application that we will be building here, and this is basically will be built inside Java. So we have this Android Studio here. Basically I will run this application. I will select my device here. So first of all let me just go into settings, and here first of all I need to enable the USB tethering. So we need to go to your settings here, and here we need to enable the USB tethering. So once you enable this, you will be able to now select your device inside Android. So I will select my Realme device here, and now if I click this, you will see that basically it will now install this app inside my machine. So it is installing it. So now you will see that, guys, this is basically the app here. It contains a button out there which is called as download images. So if I hit this button, guys, it will download multiple images, bulk images in the background using async task class. So if I hit this button, a progress bar will be shown. You can see downloading images, and then the toast message will be shown, image saved successfully. If I now check my gallery, you will see a download folder will be created, and it will contain these three images. This is the first image, this is the second image, this is the third image. So these three images are successfully downloaded from the internet in the background using async task. And once I again click this button once again you will see the same process will repeat, and now this will have 6 images. You will see again repeat, you will see that. So in this way, guys, you can download multiple images from the internet inside your Android app. When you click the button, you will also see this progress bar widget. Every time we click it, you will see some images will be downloaded inside your gallery. You will see all these images are being downloaded. So I will be showing you how to create a folder inside gallery, how to download images right here inside your Android mobile phone using Java Android. We will be using the async task here for performing this purpose. So let's start this tutorial. I have given all the source code, guys, in the description of the video. I have written a complete blog post. Step by step source code is given inside the description of the video. You can check out the full source code. So now let's get started. So first of all, I will create a new project here. So just go to new and new project. So just select an empty activity here, click on next, and now just give it a file name. So we'll say download bulk project. And basically here you need to select your language. I will select Java and click on finish. So once you click finish, guys, your project will be created. Gradle is just building here. So once it finishes, you need to now go to your manifest file, and we will be looking at the step-by-step instruction. So it typically takes some time. And now you need to go to your manifest file, go to Android manifest.xml, and here you need to basically grant the permission, guys. We are using internet here, so that's why we need to grant the permission for the internet. So you will say users permission, and here we need to grant the permission for internet, and second permission will be for the external storage, guys. So we need to grant this permission also. That's all. This is all that we need to do, guys. Simply close this file. Now we need to go to our the layout file which is there inside our res folder, layout activity underscore main.xml. So here we will have a simple, basically, guys, a relative layout, and we will basically have a button. So I will simply paste this code. You can also get this code in the description of the video. So we have a simple button out there which is download underscore button. We have given an ID to it, and layout width is wrap content, height is also wrap content, and text is download images. So basically this is our button, guys. So now if I select my device here, click on this, and once it does that, so it will start this application, it will run this, it will compile this. So just wait for the compilation process to complete. So now you can see that if I show you the app here, this is basically the button here, download images. If I click this button, nothing happens. We need to basically now download the images from the URL, multiple images. For doing that, guys, we need to basically write the main activity.java file. So just go to this file here, and basically here we will declare a variable right here at the very top, private and we will get the button here, button widget, import it, and then we will call this as download button. And here you guys, we need to just get the reference of the button here by using the ID that we have given. So find view by ID, so r.id dot download button, so whatever ID that we have given. And now we need to basically bind on click listener to this button, so set on click listener, and here we'll pass the new view class. And whenever we click this button, guys, what should happen? So we need to basically we'll be having an array list. So array list basically, guys, it basically contains here you can define multiple URLs. So this will be of type string, and we will call this as image URLs, and this will be of new array list. And here basically you can provide you can invoke this in constructor. After this, guys, what we need to do is that we can basically add image URLs here. So with the help of add method, so here you can statically pass any URL that you want to do. So basically you can go to Unsplash here, and any image you can download from the internet. So you can copy image address. So whatever image that you want to download, simply copy the address here like this. So this is the first image. So put a semicolon here, right here. Again, image URLs add. This will be for the second image. So just pick the second image. Let's suppose this image, copy image address. So we will take 3 images. So let me take another one, copy image address. So this is the third image. So after you added these images, guys, now it's very simple. We will basically create a new Java class, which will be called as let me create this class first of all. So right here, new Java class, we will call this Java class as download images task, which will run in background. And basically this is the class name. And let me first of all create this class. So this class, guys, basically will be creating some variables. So it will be extending from the async task. So asynchronously it will be downloading the images. So extends, and then we will use this async task, and it will be imported. And here we will pass the array list, and this will be of type string. And then it will take 2 more parameters, which will be void. That's all. So here we need to implement these methods, guys. Do in background. This is basically the method we need to implement. So this is the actual method which is responsible for downloading the images in the background. So here we need to write the code, but before that we also need to show a progress bar to the user as well. So we will be importing the progress dialog module. So we will call this as like this, and also we will need the context as well. So context we need to import. Call this context, and we will also be having a constructor, guys. So whenever for this class, so we will basically pass the context inside the argument. So we will simply say this dot context is equal to the context like this. So here basically, guys, now we can simply need to define this method, which is first of all we will basically pass whenever we are calling this, we can basically make an object here inside our main activity.java file. So whenever we are calling this class, so we can make a new object of this class, which we can call this download task, new download images task. So here we need to basically pass that context, guys. So this will be the context main activity.this. This is actual constructor, and here basically, guys, it contains any methods that you define. So it contains this method here, do in background, but we will need to call this method, which is execute. So here we need to pass this image URLs. That's all. So this will actually call this method, guys, which is do in background automatically. Basically this is also called as execute method, also do in background. So Now what we need to do is that inside this do in background, basically it will expect these array list as an argument that we are passing here. You can see we are passing image URL, so this will be coming here, and now we can retrieve this array list. We can simply say array list string, and we can call this as image URLs, and then we can simply say array list 0. That's all. So this will get the image URLs, and one by one we will download the images. So for downloading the images, guys, we will simply use a for loop. So for string image URL, and this will be for the array image URLs. And here we need to just surround our code inside try catch blocks, so no error has taken place. So try catch exception e dot trace, like this. So inside this, guys, what we need to do is that basically in order to download an image, we need to say URL. We will make use of the URL class, and here we will pass the image URL. Image URI, sorry, image. Let me call this as image URL. So this needs to be a small URL like this, and just put a semicolon. And then we will use this class, guys, HTTP URL connection, and then we will make a connection here. We will typecast it HTTP URL connection, and then we will open a connection here, guys, which is with the help of open connection method. After this, connection dot set do input, and here we will pass true, a boolean parameter, and also we will call the connect method. And after this, guys, after we make the connection, we need to basically fetch the image. For fetching the image, we will use the input stream class, and inside this the connection, it contains a method which is get input stream, and we will convert this image to a bitmap so that we can store that image in the gallery. So we need to convert this into a bitmap first. So we have this bitmap factory class, guys. It contains a method decode stream which does the thing to us. So we need to pass the input stream like this. So this will actually convert the input stream, binary stream, to a bitmap so that we can save this bitmap in the gallery. So now for saving this inside the gallery, guys, we can need to make a file object. We can make a new file constructor, and here we need to create a directory. We can use the environment class, and it contains a method get external storage directory. So get external storage directory. So here we will make basically a directory called as downloads inside our gallery. Download, we can call this as. So this will automatically make this directory if it doesn't exist, and we will make use of if condition here. So if the directory doesn't exist, in that case we need to make that directory. So now to make that directory, it's very simple. We will say make directory function like this. So after making this directory, guys, we need to save the file inside the directory. So again we will use the bitmap, and we will compress this first of all with the help of compress method, and we will say bitmap dot compress bitmap compress format dot jpg, and quality will be 100, and this will be output stream. Oh sorry, we also need to basically make the file also. So file, this we need to make here, guys. So we need to say directory, which directory we need to say, and then the file name, which is image, and then this will be automatically generated by system class, and it contains current time millisecond, and then we will concatenate the extension jpg. So you can see that guys, what we are doing right here, we are making a file name, we are storing it inside the directory that we created, and then we are generating a dynamic file name using system.current millisecond. And then we can simply make file output stream class, and this will be new file output stream, and we will pass the file here like this. So this file output stream guys, we need to store that inside this like this, inside this bitmap. That's all. So after you do that guys, now we can basically store this inside the gallery, output stream dot flush and output stream dot close. So after you do this guys, we just need to now basically store the image inside the gallery. For doing this, we can call context dot send broadcast, and we can basically just pass the intent here to the gallery, so which will be action media scanner scan file, and then we will pass the URI, which is from file. That's all. So this is actual line guys, which will update the gallery, which will pass the intent to the gallery, and this file, this is contained inside this file here. You will see that. That's all. So this will actually after that guys, it will download the file, and now we can show a simple message on the screen. So whenever your files are downloaded, basically what we can do is that it also contains a second method guys, which is when the process is over, we have this method called as on post execute. So whenever your process is over, whenever you are done downloading your files, so what we can simply say is that inside this we can show a simple message. So inside this we can show a progress dialog to be hidden. We will dismiss this, and then we can show a message on the screen, cause the context, and simply will say images saved successfully or downloaded successfully, and it will be shown on the screen for a very short time, and then we will show it. And also similarly guys, now to show that progress bar, before when we click the button, we also have a method that pre-execute. So if you just write pre-execute, we have this method. So once you click this button, this function will execute first, then this do in background will execute, and lastly this method will execute on post execute. So inside this here we can show the progress bar. So we can simply say here progress dialog and new progress dialog, and here we can simply pass the context, and here we can set the message to the progress bar. So with the help of set message function, and here you can simply say downloading images. This can be anything according to you. And then we can show this progress bar set cancelable. The user can't cancel this, so we can pass false here, and then we can show it with the help of show method. That's all. So here it is saying, sorry, this needs to be progress bar dialog. So that's all guys, this is the actual code guys. Now it is complete. So hopefully now if I execute this application, if I run this now, you will see it will now installing it. So just wait, the Gradle is building here. So once it finishes, hopefully, so now it is installing it. You will see it has successfully installed it. Now first of all, what I will do is that there is no, you can see a downloads directory out in my gallery. If I hit this button, you can see downloading images, file downloaded successfully, images downloaded. You will now see this is actually the download directory created. This is the first image, this is a second image, this is a third image. And again, if I hit this button, you will see that again. So it is doing it inside the background, and with the help of async task here, you will see all the images have been downloaded inside my gallery with the help of this Android Java project, which makes use of async tasks class. So all the source code guys is given in the description of the video. You can copy paste it. Thank you very much for watching this video.